Thank you for waking up with Happy Ass, where we come together to grow in mind, body, and spirit so we can in turn go out and make the world a brighter and sweeter place for ourselves and for others. I'm so happy you're here. I'm absolutely so happy you're here. It's funny what a difference a week can make. I started off Monday. Here I'm on Friday, feeling so much better. And I know you're tickled about that. But yeah, my stomach doesn't hurt near as much. I'm not quite as nauseated. I'm just getting better and better and every day. And I'm saying that mantra to myself, you're getting better and better every day and every way. And that's something I learned from a hypnotherapist when I was 13 years old. And I'm still saying it today. And it truly, truly works. But I was thinking about a few things. We talked yesterday about, I'm just going to turn back to it. We talked about, I'll always figure out. I'm reading the book. I'll show it to you again for those of you that were not here yesterday. It's an absolutely incredible book. I've already read it. I've forgotten a lot of it. I know all the principles, but I'm reading it again and doing audio again. And Everything is Figureoutable by Marie Folio. It is absolutely a fabulous book. It is a fabulous, fabulous book. It's probably in my top 10. So, I'm kind of rereading a lot of things that I really hold dear to and I believe in. And because repetition is so important, it's not one and done. This world is not one and done. I have found, for me, if I'm going to change the world, which I want to change my world. I truly, truly do. But I first have to change my world. I first have got to do the things that I know to do that make me sane, healthy, happy, whole, all those things. I have to do those things for me. And it starts with me. It always starts with me. We're discovering more and more and more the mind-body connection, how important fusing mind and body. In fact, some scientists are saying, why are we even treating it like two things? It's really one thing. The mind and the body are joined together to create this one whole. And you cannot be unhealthy in your mind and then be healthy in your body, or be unhealthy in your body and be healthy in your mind. It just doesn't work. It does not work. I promise you. I believe in it so strongly that sometimes when I see people that aren't doing anything to help themselves, I want to just shake them and go, don't you know you can have a beautiful, beautiful, wonderful life? But you've got to get to the point of desperation sometimes, don't you? I think that it's not just alcoholics and drug addicts that have to hit the bottom, y'all. I think a lot of us have to hit a bottom before we can bounce back up. I think we do. But neuroplasticity is so important. That's why it's so important that I remind myself over and over of the truths I believe in. That's why my belief system is so vitally important. Y'all, this is so freaky. And I'm going to find this study so I can send the actual study to you. But they did a study, I think in the 1970s, actually, believe it or not, that they took a group of older gentlemen. I think they were in their late 70s or something. And they took these gentlemen and they made the setting where they were young again. They had newspapers from when they were young. They had music from when they were young. They had decor from when they were young. Everything was taken and put from when they were young. Within a very short time, y'all, they were acting like they were young. They were standing upright. They were walking erect. Some symptoms had gone away that had to do with age. Y'all, so much of what we are doing in our souls, in our minds, in our bodies is because of this mind, this powerful, beautiful mind that God has given us, and we don't use it to its full capacity. So my thing is, I really want to change the world. I know that sounds so crazy, but I do. I want to change the way the people around me look at things. I want to change the fact that we can indeed have a happy, joyful life, even if people around us are choosing to do other things. Especially if, because y'all, this is my one beautiful life. This is my one beautiful life, and I don't want to waste it. And if someone else chooses to waste it, and someone else chooses to go down the wrong path, I do not, for any reason, have to go down the wrong path with them. I don't know if I read this yesterday or not, but it says, We either make ourselves miserable or we make ourselves strong. The amount of work is the same. I love that. And I believe that we have the capacity to train our brain for growth, to train our neuro pathways to make new pathways. And I've told you this before, it is absolute fact and truth, and it is science-based. That is why in recovery programs, most of the little short-term recovery programs don't work at all, because you need time to develop new neural pathways for your mind to do new things. So those of us that try a new thing and we give up so quickly, y'all, I've been on this fitness journey for over a year now. I'm not even there yet. I am on the way and I am getting there, but I've got a ways to go. I've still got neurotransmitters that are firing. I've still got old belief systems to dump. I have new muscles to create, and I'm going to keep on doing it. I'm going to keep on forging a new path, because before I can change the world, I've got to change me. Before you change your world, you've got to change you. And y'all, if you spend one daggum minute pointing to your brother, pointing to your sister, telling them what they need to do to change, you are wasting valuable, beautiful, God-given time to change your world so you can change the world. Okay? That's what I got for you today. So here is our affirmation. I will figure it out. So here we go. Before I change the world, I start with me. I am a person of insight, and I know that insight without action is worthless. I'm a person of action. I know that repetition of good thoughts and good action create the life I want. Repetition is the key principle in neuroplasticity. My brain is fully capable of incredible mind-body unity. I can train my brain for growth. One new perspective can change my life. In being mindful that my mind and body are one, I create a healthy mind and body. Before I change the world, I start with me. And so it is. So y'all, if you're looking at others, and if you're wanting to change everybody around you, first change you. Because if you change you, then everything around you changes, because your mind changes in construct to what is going on. And God has given you the ability to do that. Isn't that beautiful? I think he always told us anyway to mind the board in our own eye before we mess with the speck in our brother's eye. And I think that's just a way to a peaceful, happy, healthy, beautiful life. All right, y'all, I'm going to do the skedaddle. I got to go in and work out and get to work. I love you so much. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for every one of you that watch on here. And if you could share it with others, and if you also are some company that would like to support this, would like to sponsor this, please let me know. And when I was saying that, something came to mind. Peace and sweet, y'all. Bye.